Hello friends, welcome to this video tutorial by Perfect Web Solutions. My name is Imran Qasim and this is my first video tutorial on Node Js where I'm going to show you that how can we create a simple chat application using Node Js with two packages Express and Socket.io. This is the simplest possible tutorial rather than I must say it's a step-by-step tutorial where I will show you some codes how and what that code will do for you. So basically, Socket.io is the latest technology where users, whenever you make an event, it will trigger this event to the every possible connection, so that it will look like that it's a real-time chat application. If you are doing the same thing with the PHP or any other server-side scripting language, it may take more efforts. Whereas you will see here that it's just simple, around 10 steps, and it will be working fine. Then you can modify it, you can add your functionality as you like it. So let's get started quickly and complete this tutorial as soon as possible. And before I start this tutorial, I must say sorry that I'm not a native English speaker, so my English may not be up to standard. And if you're watching this video, so I will in advance I will say sorry for that, and please bear with me and follow my steps if you don't understand what I'm trying to tell you. So let's get started. So first of all, make sure that on your computer you do have Node.js installed, the latest version. And after that, you must check on your command prompt that you can access Node by typing node -v, so that it can be created, the application can be created and packages can be added. So as you can see, I type node -v and can see version 7.10.0. Same goes for npm. If I type npm -v, I can see, and you can also see that it's 5.5.1 installed on my computer. So next step is we need to create a blank package.json file, so that we can save our main index files and as well as our HTML files. So I have already created a chat app folder, and currently I'm in that folder. So right now I will type here npm init, and it will give me some walkthrough step-by-step information where first I need to put the package name. It will select the default, whatever your folder name is, it will take it as a package name. So I will accept it. Version, whatever one, description, a simple chat app, and entry point, you can accept index.js. If you like, you can change the name as you want. So I can say a main.js file. Test command, we don't have any test to git repository keywords, no, don't have author. I can put my name here, you can put yours, license MIT, and this is our package.json configuration file. And after that, I will simply type here code dot, and it will open this package folder in Visual Studio Code. If I type atom dot, it will open this application in Atom. So I will use code because code have a built-in terminal as well, which is very useful in while going forward and back from one terminal to another. It have an integrated terminal here. Let me close the welcome file, and then you can see here we have a package files here. Let me reduce here. So this is our package.json file. As now, if I add those what you call packages here, they will be shown here as dependencies for this application which we are creating, chat app. And here I will add a main.js file, as well as I will create an index.html file which will be rendered by this main.js file, and it will be basically it will be opened by Express.js. So I'm in main.js currently, and on the terminal here, in this terminal I will use, and after creating the server I will use this. So first I will need to install Express package. So what I will do, npm install --save. What --save will do, it will save that package information in package.json file, so we can update it later when there is new version of Express. So just do Express, wait for a few seconds, and it will load inside your package.json. After that, it's successfully even it included 48 packages. So let's install the next --save socket.io. These two packages we do need to create this small chat application. That's it. Just view a few more seconds, and meantime I can show you in this our code, Visual Studio Code. And sorry for the background noises. just a puppy running around, sorry for that. So in index.html, basically we will have our what you call it, a small script file, HTML, where we will show you an li as well as input box and a button. So let me copy paste the HTML which I have on the notepad, and this is our simple index.html which says socket.io chat, and it have some styling. You can use this styling if you want, and simply it have in the body these three things. You can style this UL, this form, whatever you like. Simple one text input form and one send chat message button. That's the simplest form. And let me see if, yeah, it is installed now. So let's get started practically doing main.js, and in the main.js we need to do most of our work. So first we need to create and include express and socket.io in our application. So let's do it. A variable app, we have defined a variable and it will add express in it, and then we will do variable http equal to require http, and it will create a server and it will get an application app variable as an object. Then we will do variable io is equal to input output require socket.io, and we will pass it http variable here. So next step is we need to create our route. So app.get, the route is slash, means the home route, and it will accept anonymous function or closure function where it will have two variables, request and response. It will automatically be passed to it request and response. Then we will do response.send file, and you can see the Visual Studio Code also showing us that response needs a send file. So that's it, response is sending a file, and that file is same in dir name plus slash index.html file. So this line will load the HTML file here we have added. If it's in the further folder, we can give it path here. So we can continue the current dir name, and then we need to create IO connection. So the variable IO on connection, when the connection is successful, just create an anonymous function which will accept a variable, and you can name it whatever. I will put it here socket. So then socket dot on, and here we need to pass on an event. When socket.io work with events, so when a particular event triggered, it will then emit a message or another function. So on just we will do a chat and then function msg, and then what we will emit io dot this variable will, when get the chat, then io will emit a chat event, and then it will pass a message to. So this over socket dot on, and what it is saying, expected js colon expected. No, it's okay, fine. This one is also fine. Why it's saying, well, let's ignore it for the time being. Then we can also put here socket dot on disconnect. So this one is also an event, disconnect, which is comma function. I think I missed somewhere this semicolon or something I have missed here. So connection is okay, connection, because this disconnect is also not working. So maybe, let me see, somewhere I missed of semicolon. No, dir name plus in that, and the connection is missing, and yeah, it says that I am missing some, right? So this is our, right, let me rewrite it. So this one is up to this point, and here it is fine. Up to this point it is fine. So io dot on, connection comma function, and it will request response, and here I will put here, and now it is fine. And then I will do rest.send file, and inside the file I will put dir name plus slash index.html and semicolon. That is fine. Now IO on is done. Sorry, this ion connection, it's already done. So on the ion I need to do this socket dot. When the connection is done, I need to create a socket here. So the socket on chat comma function msg, and that's it. So now everything is fine. So io.emit a chat comma msg semicolon. So it's done. Socket.onChat, and then I will do here, this one is closing here. So io.on disconnect comma function. You can display a simple text message or console log. You can use it however you want. The user is disconnected, right? So up to here it is fine. So next we need to create the listen to the port which we have created earlier. So this listen on the port number 3000 function, and this function just display a console message listening on localhost colon 3000. That's it. After that we need to go to our index.html, and we need to add here Jquery. So Jquery we will add here h. So we need to find the Jquery link. So I will Jquery CDN. Here we will find Jquery CDN. And we will use this one minified or whatever you want. I will just simply copy this and paste it here, and I don't need this integrity constraints. We don't need them, so I will just remove them. That's it. What we have added it. After that we will add our own script. So script tag we will start it, then we will open that function that Jquery is initializing, and in this we will create a variable socket.io, and we do need here script src is equal to slash socket.io slash socket.js file, and this file will be added socket.io. Let me see if yeah, it's fine. Yeah. So after that we will create a function io function here. Variables, sorry, socket is equal to io. This is our function which we have created in the main.js file. So now when the form is submit, then a function will be executed here, and this will emit a socket.emit, which variable we have above, and it will emit an event which we have written chat there, and it must be the same. So then we will put m is our variable, which is, let me show you here, m is our input, this id is m, so this m I'm using here. After that we will empty it. So dollar, after sending a message, m dot val empty. Now then return false simply, so that the form does not submit itself. So that's why we have returning here false. After doing this we need to socket.on the same event chat comma function msg parameter msg it will take, and then dollar sign messages dot append. We will append the messages with $sign li within li dot text. Each li will have a text of msg message, and that's it for our script. I'm sure socket.io.socket.js, this file is correct. If this file is link is correct, it will work fine. So let's run the server. Here I will do a node main, and it's running now. So I will copy this, and in the browser I will paste it here. Everything goes good. Inspect elements, so we will let us see that there are any console errors. So fail to load resources socket.io. So this is the problem, that it is not loading socket.io file. So let me see inside this socket.io socket.g. I think I should put here lib like this. Save it. After saving, restart the server, and I'm sure this time it will work fine, and I think it's still, and we are trying to socket.js or Jquery. So actually the problem is that the path was incorrect. So let me correct the path here. It is socket.io.js file, so it's not in the lib. So like this, and then I will open the browser again, reload the page, and I'm sure this time we won't see any error here. So everything is fine here, no error. So here we have our chat window. If I type something hello and click the send button, and it should append. Let me see if there is any error. There is no error here. So it should show here m.val empty. Yeah, now it's giving m.val is not a function. Now I can see m dot. Sorry, this was the problem. Yep. See, I forgot to put a closing bracket here, so that was the problem. Sure, no, but it's saying expected semicolon here, and right. Let's see again. It is saying that no, it's fine. So I will type something, and you see our message is shown here, and as well as in the log window. So I don't need it in the log right now. I fixed that issue. So I will save it, and then I will restart once more the server. Right, and now I'm going to reload. Right, so if I type hello, and it's showing here hello. Why is pending the question mark? Right, now it's fine. So you see it's showing here, but let me open another browser window here, private window. This window I will put it beside here, and then open the same localhost 3000 here. And here it is. We have seen the same window here and here. So now you see whatever I will type here, hello, how are you, and this message not only appear here, as well as it is appearing here. And if I something type here, I'm fine, how are you, and send it, it not only appear here, but it also appear here in the real time. So this is our small chat application, quick chat application. You can modify it as you want. You can create user accounts. You can put a name that who's messaging, who's sending the message. Just it will fetch its name and showing on the name. So that is another task, and I will come up with that task as well in near future, and we'll create this complete public as well as a private chat system. So stay tuned, and if you like my video, do press like button, and if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, please do consider and subscribe to it. So thank you guys for being with me till end. Take care and bye.